nothing that nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work.
You're gonna slate my car. You're gonna say, no, I've given it a chance and it's still a pile of shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing another review. I'm going to be doing the review on my mum's, you have to come into the picture.
Okay.
On my mum's modified Swift Sport. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. This is my mum, so everybody say hi to my mum.
Hi mum.
Yeah, she's going off to an appointment now, so I've got her car for the meantime. So yeah, as you can see, she's very nervous about that.
You crash my car and I'll sell you.
Okay. So yeah, let's get on with it. Thanks.
See you later.
Bye. People are looking at me, wondering why I'm mounting a camera. I'm now in the driver's seat of a Swift Sport. Now, I actually don't like this car. I'm really hoping that this drive is going to completely change my mind on the car, and I hope that I love it because my mum absolutely loves it. She said it's the best car she's ever owned, hence why she's had it for so long. So yeah, hopefully this is going to change my mind. Seatbelt was so far back. Now, the first thing I feel is that these seats are quite huggy. I wouldn't say they're quite buckety seats, but they're very sporty seats, and I do feel like I'm very securely in them. Now, I have to remember that this is keyless, and I really don't like keyless cars. This whole modern technology stuff. Starts up. Nice. Nice. Right, so I'm right in the centre of town, so... Ugh. God, handbrake is stiff. Ooh, biting point is quite high, but then not too different from my Civic, I guess. Oh, and the road is closed, so I'll have to turn around. Perfect. Visibility isn't amazing, but it's pretty good. The wing mirrors are massive, but I just feel like the rear screen is so small. So I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did with Elliot Sylvia. I'm going to take it out to some kind of country-ish roads and get a feel for what it's like, what it handles like, and how fast it is, basically. My mum was in that shop. She's bloody crying. She does not trust me with this car at all. Right, so this is my mum's 2012 Suzuki Swift Sport. Now this is a 1.6 litre, 4-cylinder, 16-valve, non-turbo petrol. It produces around 134 brake horsepower. Now when she bought this car in 2014, it was completely standard. But as you can see now, it is on 35mm lowering springs. She sprayed all of the alloys black. She's got personalised plates on there that I bought her for her birthday. They are the exclusive registrations plates. She's added little things like the sun strip and the wind deflectors. This car is very nicely styled. I think it looks nice. This colour is definitely the best colour for the Suzukis to come in. It's such a nice electric blue. It also comes standard with the parking sensors. Now the car is keyless entry, so obviously I don't need that. I just go up, that's lock, press the buttons, unlocks the car. so literally don't need to use the key at all. Now, I really like these seats. They definitely hug you when you get in. They feel really nice, they're super comfortable. So yeah, I'd say that's definitely the best thing about the interior of the car. The rear seats are nice as well, you know, very comfortable. It is only a 4-seat, but I guess that's what you kind of expect for this kind of car. Now, I'm not really a fan of the whole keyless aspect of it. The whole push button start is not really my kind of thing. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of overly modern cars anyway, but this, I'll allow it. It's a nice touch to the car. Their kind of way of making it a little bit more edgy, I guess. Obviously, as standard, you get all of the hand controls and everything like that on the car. Cruise control, which is a nice thing to have. Auto lighting. Now, one thing that I really judge a car for is how many cup holders it has in it. And I have to say Suzuki are winning it with this one. Right, so check this out. So you've got one cup holder here, as you would expect, in the middle for the driver. You've got another one here, which is cool. You know, there's two, that's fun. But then you've got another one in there. Perfect. And if that wasn't enough, you've got another one in the door here and another one in the door here. So that is 5 cup holders for a car that will only fit 4 people. Perfect, winning. You want to have 2 coffees? Go for it. You can fit them in here. Now, one thing that I can absolutely say that this car definitely wins on is its reliability. So I said my mum bought it in 2014 and she bought it on quite high mileage. I think it was on around 88,000. Obviously it's 2019 now and the car has just gone over 110,000 miles. So my mum bought it with high mileage. The guy who had it before, he did a lot of travelling, he did a lot of motorway miles. So yeah, my mum bought it after that. And my mum has basically had no problems with this car. Obviously she spent out money on it, getting it serviced properly, obviously tyres, general wear and tear stuff. But as far as I'm aware, she's not spent out any major money on anything that's gone wrong. Now, another good thing about this car is that it's quite a lot of car for quite little money, I would say. Now, I think my mum bought this for around £7,000, which is maybe a little bit high for the mileage that she bought it on, but I would say since it's lasted her so well that it wasn't too bad of a price. Now, I think that these cars are very, very well priced. They are very cheap for what they are. For, I mean, 130 brake, good, reliable, for very little money. Now, the only thing that I would say that I really don't like about this car so far is how it sounds. I think for a top-of-the-range Suzuki Sport, it should sound a little bit better. Obviously, the twin pipes make it look nice, but I feel like they should have put a better exhaust to make it sound a little bit better. I just feel like it sounds quite dull, especially when you're sat in it as well. But even from the outside, it doesn't sound as you would expect it to. Now let's see what the speakers are like. Obviously I'm only going to be able to play a short snippet of a song because copyright and everything. But let's just see what they're like. That is pretty good. The speakers are quite good. Like, I'm impressed. Now, my mum says that the parking sensors are really shit on this, like they take ages to engage. Now, I'm quite close to that bush behind. I'm literally on the bush. So, yeah, don't break those parking sensors. I feel like they should kick in a lot sooner than that. But then I guess I don't have parking sensors on any car that I've owned, so I'm not too used to it, but lucky I know how to park without. Right, okay, so one thing that this car has been rated super highly on is its handling. Now, obviously it's going to be a little bit different from standard because my mum has lowered the car, but I'm just going to take it down a bit of a road and see how I rate the handling. Because obviously I drive a car on bags, so the handling is, quite frankly, rubbish. So yeah, I'm going to go see unstuck it because the camera will fall off and then this whole thing will be pointless. But yeah, right, let's give it a go. It does hold quite well. There's a big bump coming up here, and the suspension does not help with bumps. Right, this is how you're going to see how hard it is. Ugh. God, that was horrible. Okay, so update. I'm still stuck behind a Peugeot partner who wants to do 40 in a 60. Now this road that I'm going down is quite bumpy. It's got a couple of potholes and the road's a little bit uneven. Obviously it's an old road. But the first thing I feel is that the suspension is quite hard. Obviously the car is lowered, so I am doing everything I can to avoid slight bumps in the road because it's so harsh. My mum did say to me before she got out of the car, she said, "Oh, just make sure you avoid potholes." Like, she didn't understand that I already drive a modified car. Oh my god, hurry up. I'm going to try and go for the overtake. To be fair, that is faster than I thought. That is faster. I'm impressed. I thought that was going to take a lot longer to pick up, and I had a car coming towards me and I was thinking, shit, I ain't going to make it, but no. Fair fucking play. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Now, I would class this as quite a small car, or sort of a small to medium sized car, but it feels so spacious inside. Like, it feels to me bigger than my Fabia, and obviously my Fabia is a little bit bigger than this. I'm going to do a 0 to 60 here. Right, ready? And there's 60. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad at all. Like, the thing is, it doesn't feel like you're going that fast because it's so linear, and you just kind of look and you're like, oh, I'm doing that speed. Oh, you fucking prick. You fucking... Good job the brakes work, isn't it? Someone just pulled right out in front of me. But yeah, handling wise, this does feel good. It does stick to the road. These roads are the perfect ones to try it on. Now, this doesn't scare me, it doesn't excite me the same way that the Silvia excited me, but it just is so fun. The difference between that, obviously the Silvia, you just never knew what was going to happen because the back end could kick out and you could be smashing up the car and you just wouldn't know, whereas this, you just know that you're not going to. You feel so stable on the road that you can put your foot down and you know you're safe. All the mileage was doing was going up. Now, just from that bit there where I put my foot down, I rinsed 30 miles in about 5 minutes. I guess that's kind of normal for me, absolutely flooring it. But round town drive update. I am really enjoying this. The car is so easy to drive, it's so smooth. Like I said earlier, the gearbox is so nicely put together. It's just so notchy but so smooth and easy to put into gear. I mean, I'm in quite a bit of traffic and I just don't feel like it's a chore having to drive this through traffic. It just feels so smooth and so well put together. So yeah, another thumbs up from me. I actually forgot that I was supposed to be picking Elliot up from the train station at 1:45, so I've literally had to rush down here. I'm 5 minutes late, but luckily he's not out yet. So yeah, it's a good job that he texted me and said, oh, I'm almost back, because else I would have completely forgotten. So it just means that I'm gonna have to drag him along with me for a couple more bits that I've got to do, like the car wash, and I need to get some shots and everything. So yeah, luckily I'll have a guest for the rest of this video. Oh. Okay, so I just had to go into the shop to get change, and I bought a chocolate bar whilst I'm in there, and this really cool Lexus just pulled up. I feel like I know this guy somewhere, and I'm really sorry if you're watching this and you didn't want to be on camera, but your car's really cool, so I thought I would just, yeah, wow.
Let me not quit.
Right guys, so that is a wrap. I have had a really nice morning in this car. I've really enjoyed driving it. Yeah, just a couple of points to sum up. I came to this review not liking this car at all. Obviously I'd only ever had my mum's word from it of what she thinks about the car, and obviously she loved it, but I just wasn't convinced. But honestly, I do really like this car. It seems to have everything that you should need for a day-to-day car. So yes, it's got all of those things, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Considering the price tag is a lot lower than if you were to pick a different car with this kind of spec on it, for this kind of power and everything like that, I would imagine that the price tag is going to be slightly higher. For example, like a Renault Sport or something like that. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it's given you a little bit of an idea of what these cars are like. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have to go and give my mum her keys back now, and I'll have to get back in my £100 EJ9. I'm not happy about that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.